Tag is here with me, and we thought we'd actually introduce this next video with a little bit of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. So Tag and I do a duet, okay? Are you ready? Every good boy does fine. Well, we thought we would do that, but then I realized that's about all I know. And she doesn't have separate fingers to hit the keys, so I guess we can't do that. Instead, we are going to tell you a little story about a recent dog show. It was just this past weekend. Tag did not come with us. She's an old girl, and we didn't want to burden her with the rigors of travel. We were only showing Bella, who's a youngster. I was actually asked to come down and judge the puppy sweepstakes, which took place on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we were able to show Bella. So I'll give you a little bit of what happened at that weekend. It was very interesting. So this is the Cavalier that I chose as my winner in the puppy sweepstakes. He's a beautiful boy, very pleasing Cavalier head, and he was, even though young, plenty mature enough to move around the ring as if he were an older dog, and really looked quite graceful. And this was my choice for what we call best of opposite sex, meaning that she was the best one of all the girls who were entered. She's quite young, and she still has some maturing to do, but I predict that she has some real great things ahead of her as a show dog. Beautiful face, moves very nicely, and has a structure that I think is going to develop into something special. That wrapped us up for Saturday, and then we had to go back to the hotel to get ready for Sunday morning. Hi, it's about 6 in the morning. I've been up since 5. Bella here is going to be in a show today. It's a big specialty show, lots of competition, and I think we have 55 Cavaliers entered, so it's going to be an uphill climb for her. Excuse me, that's not for you. No. She sees treats in the bag there. You silly girl, you. Anyway, come closer, cameraman. This green thing you see here is called a drying coat. What I do is, after I bathed her, by the way, in the sink in the bathroom, oh my God, it was tough. They didn't give us a room with a tub. I got a room with a shower. So she got bathed in the sink. Before I used the hairdryer, I put the drying coat on. I first brushed the coat nice and flat. And then the coat is made of a breathable, thin material so that she will dry while the coat is on. And a little bit before we go in the ring, I will take the coat off, brush her out again, and she's going to have a real silky, smooth coat that doesn't fly away or look like it's out of shape at all. The ears have to be done with the hairdryer, and that's a tedious job because they're very thick. She's maybe 3/4 of the way through. Under here, I can feel that's a little damp. And then we'll have to get the feathering on her legs and her tail. And she will be then ready to get in the car. We have an 8:30 ring time. So, Bella, good luck to you.
Thank you.
It's going to be tough.
I know.
And so it was on to the dog show. Now, this Cavalier was really that's a little large for a Cavalier. I think the breed standard calls for maximum 18 pounds, and that looks a little bit heavier. Oh, wait, there was a horse show next door to the dog show. Okay, let's go to the dog show. And here we are at the dog show. That's me entering the ring with Bella. We were entering the ring for what they call the challenge, which is the competition for the winner of that gender. And these are all the class winners. She did very well. She was in a competitive class with 5 excellent cavaliers, and she defeated them all, which earned her a spot in this lineup to compete for winners. And so the judge got everybody lined up. She had already examined all the dogs on the table, and so it was time for one last look, and she asked us to move around the ring one at a time. Had to wait for the signal. She gave me the signal, and off we went. And you can see Bella moving very, very well as we went around the ring, and that, believe it or not, is enough for the judge to make up her mind as to which one she likes. If we take a close-up, slow-motion view of Bella moving, few things you can see. Notice that her head is held nice and high and proudly right along the spine. She's carrying her top line level with her tail level out behind her. Her front paws reaching in front of her very nicely. Her rear paws driving her around the ring very nicely. She really makes a pretty picture. Now at the end we do this little turnaround, and I found that if I turn her around and then get her to stack, she winds up with her paws all in the right spot, her tail extended, her head up, paying attention to the bait I hold out in front of her. And now that we've all had our turn to go around, the judge immediately points to somebody else, which means Bella did not get winners. It would have been nice, but these are all really nice cavaliers. Then the entry that was second to the winner in its class comes back into the ring, gets a chance to be the second best, which is called reserve, but the judge picked a different one for reserve. But take a look. If you don't recognize her, that's the one that was my choice for best of opposite sex. So we were very happy for them, but of course I had to smile, say congratulations, and be a graceful loser. So we're very pleased with Bella winning her class at one of the 2 shows. It was very competitive. She did well. It would have been even nicer if she could have taken winners and gotten a major, but it was a big, big show, and we have to learn how to lose gracefully. So that's all for now. Are you a good girl, Tag? Are you? Huh? I think that's a yes.